Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey Tigers, I'm Abby Lutz.
And I'm your local Irishman, Tyler Graves.
And we'll be your anchors for this week's St. Patrick's Day themed episode of Tiger Tube.
In the spirit of the holiday, let's head over to Isaac with the history of St. Patrick's Day.
Not a lot of people know about the history of St. Patrick's Day, but we celebrate it in honor of St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland and his national apostle. He was born in Roman Britain, but was brought to Ireland to work as a slave at the age of 16. He then escaped but later returned to Ireland and was credited with bringing Christianity to the Irish people. This is Isaac Medina, reporting for Tiger Tube.
Thanks, Isaac. Those were some pretty cool facts.
Now, let's move on to my boy Joaquin with some information about the U.S. Marines.
The person who I am, I have a lot of needs and people who I want to help out. The main reason I always say is to get my parents their papers. That's legal.
What has the delayed entry program already taught you?
Oh man, it's taught me a lot. It's taught me how to be disciplined, how to be part of a team, to push myself past my limits.
I wanted to enlist because by the end of my lifetime, I wanted to know that I made a difference in this world, and the most efficient way to do that right now is by joining the Marine Corps. And taught me how to be a leader, to step up to the plate. When someone needs help, I will help them and I'll take initiative. If no one wants to do their job, I'll be the first to do it, and hopefully other people will follow me and I can lead people and inspire them to be confident and do their job just like I did. And
well, the Marines can benefit pulleys and potential applicants in a certain number of ways. One, by giving them information about the Marine Corps that they might have some questions about, whether it be questions about a job or how they can obtain financial or educational benefits. The biggest misconception about talking to a Marine recruiter is that we're salesmen. We're here just to sell, and get you to go. I'm definitely not a salesman. What my job is to do is to show you a couple opportunities and a couple of ways that the Marine Corps can help enhance your future.
Wow, I didn't know a lot of that stuff about the Marines.
Now, we've had a rough year, and though things seem to be looking up, it's always nice to have a reminder of some goodness in our lives and community.
That being said, let's go to Lauren with the bright side.
Hey Tigers, if you're feeling a bit down, whether it's because you don't have any friends, or your family's driving you crazy, or you really miss walking through the Memorial Garden at VHS, I might have a solution. Plants. It may seem a little cheesy, but plants are a really great way to brighten up your room. There are also a lot of surprising benefits to having plants in your home, like boosting productivity, relieving anxiety, and purifying the air. So here are some of the easiest plants to take care of, so you make sure you don't kill them too quickly. The peace lily does well in low light, and you only have to water it once in a while when the soil dries. Pothos plants, also called devil's ivy, when in bright windows, can grow really long. This snake plant can survive drought, poor light, and infrequent fertilizing, so it's harder to kill them than it is to keep them alive. If you like any of these plants, make sure you do some research before purchasing to make them the best they can be. This has been Lauren Owen with this week's Bright Side.
Man, I love plants. Thanks, Lauren.
Finally, we have our annual State of the School address from our principal, Mr. Hertzfeld, and our ASB president, Jackson Hartman.
Hello, Tigers. Mr. Hertzfeld here, bringing you a State of the School address. Well, as you all know by now, Mrs. Young has taken a position at the District Office in Human Resources, and I was selected as interim principal. Well, I was interim principal until last Tuesday, but now I'm official. I'm truly grateful for this opportunity to lead the Tigers to our next level of awesome. And congratulations to you, Tigers. You made it through an entire semester of either remote or hybrid learning. I know it's not fun, but most of you managed to make it work, and many of you even excelled. Speaking of excellent, did you know that our academic competition teams reached new records of achievement this year? Even in a pandemic? Science Olympiad came in 4th in the county and is headed to state. Academic Decathlon came in 3rd in the county behind University High and Woodbridge, and are also qualified for state. Mock Trial made it to the finals for the first time ever and was narrowly defeated in a grueling 3-hour match against University. And finally, our tiny but mighty Chemistry Olympiad team finished 1st in the county ahead of 31 other teams. This is the first time all 4 of these teams have had a season like this at the same time. So what lies ahead of us? Well, coronavirus cases are dropping and vaccinations for school staff are happening. So that means we can cautiously get back to some of the things we love. As you know, our sports teams are back in competition after more than a year. Cross country, tennis, football, water polo, lacrosse, and soccer have already competed, and more will be joining them soon. Unfortunately, spectators are limited to parents only at this time, but many games are live streamed by TigerTube, and you can always keep up tabs on our social media. But that's not all. The district is looking at ways to increase in-person access to 4 days a week at the high schools. This might not be feasible, but if it happens, it would begin 4th quarter. But why wait? We would love to see you on campus for our hybrid 2-day-a-week schedule right now. And you may have heard that IB exams have been suspended for this year, and AP exams will follow Administration 2 schedule, starting on May 18th. Check the website for details. Finally, registration for next year is in full swing. Counselors have been working with you to select your classes and plan your pathway for the 21-22 school year. But I really want to end with a shout out to the most unique class in all of history, our seniors, the class of 2021. Did you know that we started at Valencia the same year? And while you've been robbed of your traditional school year, you've also learned more about resiliency, perseverance, and flexibility than any class before you, and probably any class in the foreseeable future. We hope we can get you back on campus before the year ends, at least for some events, but if not, perhaps we will be able to at least hand you your well-earned diploma in Bradford Stadium. That's about it for me for now. I'm looking forward to seeing more and more students back on campus. But as always, be safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, keep some distance, and go Tigers!
Hey Tigers, it's Jackson Hartman, your ASB president, here to give you a mid-year update on Valencia from a student perspective. As all of you know, this has been an incredibly difficult year for everyone, but things are finally starting to look up. As an ASB, we are looking forward to 2 more assemblies before the end of the year. We are working on supporting all of our sports teams as they return to preseason and league competition, and we are excited about potentially having a Bradford Stadium graduation. In regards to school, I've witnessed firsthand how easy it is to lose motivation, but we've already made it through 2/3 of the year together, and that's something to be extremely proud of. I know all of our teachers and staff are working tirelessly, so I encourage you to continue to reach out to them because they deserve incredible respect. They need us just like we need them. To all my seniors out there, congratulations and good luck with all of your college acceptances. Keep grinding through these last few months. It'll definitely pay off in the long run. I can't believe it's been an entire year since we were all on campus, but I can say how proud I am of how connected and supporting the Valencia family has been throughout these tough times. I look forward to these last few months and the prospect of returning to full-time school. I know that we're all destined for great things. Keep working hard, stay safe, and go Tigers.
That's all for today, Tigers. I'm Abby Lutz.
And I'm Tyler Graves.
And we love plants.